I could maybe do Tucker if y'all want.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, do it. Do it.
Do it. Do the roar.
What are your recommendations? Oh God.
Do it. I love you, Daddy. I love you, Daddy.
Oh my god.
Well, that's a question. Jackson, what voice do you recommend? You said there's an unnamed Korean character coming up. What kind of voice do you recommend for that?
I think it's a chick.
anyone.
I can't remember if it's a girl or not. I think it is.
By unnamed Korean, by the way, is it like just some background character, or is it like character who is important later on, but we just don't see them yet? Or
It's a character that's interacted with, but they're a background character.
all right then.
I wouldn't mind trying to try and do more of a feminine voice. That sounds fun. Any points on the personality for when that character comes up?
It's literally only a couple lines.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
We are
Never
over.
mind.
We are overthinking it.
Fair enough.
But okay. Audio leveling should be all good. Like I did some checks before, like starting
All good
anyway.
then?
Yep. So here's the roll list,
Perfect.
and we should be ready.
Okay, we're gonna get going here.
Right.
Blue. It's all I can see as I stare into the endless sky and sea below me. Where am I? Listless waves gently brush against me as I somehow stand in an endless tide. There's no weight here, just wind whispering into my ears, a sound so faint I can't glean its meaning. There's barely a cloud overhead, barely a reflection but light on the ocean. The horizon blends into itself. Nothing should exist here except the lulling nature of the scene itself. Its beauty almost feels antithetical to reason, and I'm enamored nonetheless. Another intruder to the serenity rolls in. Clouds. I can see it. Rain. Distorting the calm surface of the water. Rolling in like... Waves begin to crash as the tides churn in anger. My footing becomes fluid and I sink in under the light. I can still hear it. The rain. It's becoming louder and louder. I am not drowning. I am not rising. I can hear it though, even if it has not struck. What comes after the lightning? Thund.
Fuck!
Panting, I shoot awake, my eyes taking everything in as fast as I can in the dim room. What the fuck just happened?
Marruk, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
He turns the faucet off and I hear him fumble with something. My heart finally starts to slow as I come to. Nothing looks out of place. He steps out and cautiously leans over my bed before making eye contact.
Damn it. I was really hoping I wasn't gonna wake you. I dropped some shit. It scared me. That's all. You can go back to bed now, if you can. There's another few marks till you need to be up.
Are you sure? You yelled pretty loud in there.
He takes a sharp breath and looks like he wants to cut me off or maybe yell. The snarl plastered on his face surely tells one story. He just holds his breath for a while before letting it all out in one long sigh.
Look, Kit. I'm sorry for waking you. I was trying to sneak out, but clearly that didn't work. You really can't go back to bed, though. I gotta step out for a bit.
He still hasn't told me if he's alright. Although it's early as shit and he seems on edge, I'll just assume he isn't and ask later.
Where are you going anyways? I don't know if I can just fall back asleep now.
Still leaning over me, I watch his chest slowly expand and contract. His eyes dart every which way. His mind must be a mess right now. What's going on?
I thought I told you last night. You're not gonna like it.
And then you failed to elaborate. Are you going to the morgue or something? What are you on about?
Look, if you're coming, then just get dressed. We don't got all day. We still have work later, after all.
Okay, yeah, sure.
Gently pushing him aside, I stand up and try to stretch. There's really not a lot of room for the both of us here. He brushes past me to start getting dressed himself. Oh god, I still don't even know what mark it is. Reaching for my desk, I find that my phone has gone missing overnight.
Marruk? Have you seen my monitor? I swear I put it here last night.
Oh, right here.
Unceremoniously, he holds it up, as if it were normal for him to have it. Which it fucking isn't.
Thanks? Did you wanna get a closer look at it or something?
What? No.
So, why do you have it then?
Huh? Didn't you want to get it fixed?
Fixed? Marruk, what are you talking about?
Didn't you say part of it was broken or some shit? I was gonna bring it to the professor, see what he could manage.
I guess it could work. But maybe you could have tried asking to borrow my things before just taking them?
Didn't I ask you last night?
What? No, not at all.
I could have swore. Well, do ya?
Do I what?
Want to get it fixed?
He started idly He started idly wagging my phone along with his words. I was feeling bad for him this morning, but I'm starting to get a bit pissed off.
Yeah, sure, I guess. Let's see what he can do.
Hmm.
Either sensing my frustration, or just ready to go himself, he doesn't respond with any more snark. Holding my phone out for me, I have to stop myself from snatching it out of his paw as I sequester it away in my pocket. He might be right, though. Having Tia take a look at it again probably couldn't hurt. Still, he didn't have to be such a jerk about it. Although knowing him, he probably didn't even mean it. Finishing getting my new uniform on, I go to put on my jacket, only for Marruk to stop me.
Hey, Tucker, hold off on that. We're headed down a few flights. It's gonna be warm enough, trust me.
Ow. Usually my experience has been the opposite with this station, and physics in general. But seeing as he's not wearing his uniform either, I listen. With my jacket laying on my bed and my phone securely in my pocket, I turn back to Marruk, ready to leave.
So, what's so horrible you tried to sneak out this early just so I didn't have to go?
Horrible? I never said that. I just said that I don't think you're going to enjoy it very much. Probably a place you've never been to, honestly.
I mean, I haven't been to a lot of places here, so that's not a surprise. So are you going to tell me, or...?
Oh, yeah. We're going to the gym.
Oh, fuck off!
Sufficiently smug, he had. Oh shit. Sufficiently smug, he heads out as I sigh and I fall behind him.
Sufficiently smug, he cuts me off, and he keeps striding out before I can finish my text box.
I was inner monologuing, Marruk!
I've been to the gym before, jackass. Humans just aren't built like Karain, okay?
You could have fooled me.
Whatever. Why are we going so early anyways?
This is best to work out in the morning. Leaves me ready for the day. Also, no one's there this early. Well, it's usually empty, actually. Most people prefer not to travel to the bottom of the station just to lift weights.
The bottom of the station? I thought there were just, like, wires and machinery down there.
Alright, it's not the bottom of the station, that's you. It's just one of the last accessible floors.
What the fuck did you just call me?
You heard me.
I couldn't
Oh, you
contain
wanna
my
prove that?
guffaw. Oh. No,
Now,
Marruk's a
Tucker, it's
bottom.
gym time.
Marruk's a bottom. 100%.
Definitely, by the way. Not canon!
The only time he lets you see the nub.
Turn here.
Which one? I'm sorry.
Turn here.
Heading down a new hallway, he continues.
It's one of the last floors most people have access to. Any further down, and it's just technical crap. And for some odd reason, there's a gym there, okay? Plenty of good machines, weights, even got a mat for sparring. Can't say many of the other gyms have that. We're kind of co-opted it as a second break room for the security team.
Oh, cool.
Mm-hmm.
The super asleep comes crawling back. I feel a yawn coming on as we charge forwards.
So, do we need to make a detour for this first?
I wag my phone about in a similar manner to how he held it earlier.
Nah, Professor's got some weird setup right down there. We just gotta meet up with one of his assistants and hand it off. His office is really on the bottom floor. Only been there once. Kinda disappointing if I'm honest. Pretty sure mine is nicer.
Is that seriously where he works? It seems like a long way to go just to... Well, I'll be honest, I'm not entirely sure what he does.
I ain't either. But I think he wants it that way.
Right, only Merowyn would really know what goes on down there. And he said he was shaky on the details at best. The captain alluded to some stuff, but I could barely understand half of it. That's fine. All I have to worry about today is getting my phone fixed. As we head down the new hallway, we come to an elevator and start descending the bowels of the ship. From what I understand, the medical wing and executive rooms are located at about the middle of the station, so we have a pretty long way to go. Fortunately, the elevators descend at a frightening pace. Hopping off onto an almost sickeningly identical floor, we continue further and looking for another lift.
I'm still amazed you can tell any of these places apart. You could tell me this is the same hallway as before and I'd believe you.
The signs do most of the work. The muscle memory kicks in after a while, too. It's not like they renovate this place. Well, not often.
Another lift down, and we've almost arrived.
Up here. This is where I'm supposed to meet the professor's assistant.
He points up ahead, but I don't see anyone waiting for us. Something against the wall, I twiddle with my phone, occasionally checking both ways for someone to approach us. Marruk seems unbothered, as he just goes about reading something on his monitor. Footsteps. As if rehearsed, Marruk and I both lower our devices and look up to see who's coming. A female Crane, in a gray lab coat.
Lieutenant Saris, I believe you have something for Professor Seno.
Yep. Tucker?
Right.
Closing the phone, I reach up and hand it to her. She gently takes it before rolling it over in her paws, quietly scoffing under her breath. Pocketing it, she addresses Marruk.
I'll be sure to get it to him. Is that all?
Yep. Thanks. Come on, Tucker, we've got places to be.
Without saying goodbye, he turns and starts walking away, his head slumped between his shoulders. I turn to thank the assistant, but she's left as well. Did I miss something? On the bright side, Marruk hasn't made it very far yet.
Were we supposed to talk more? Should I have said something?
Huh? What do you mean?
That's all we had to do? We didn't even say goodbye.
Eh. I wouldn't worry too much about that, Kit. People like her are too busy for anything like that. If you thought I ran a tight ship, you should see the professor.
I don't think you run a tight...
I think he's been kind of lax after his experiment fucked up. Usually he's strict as... Did you say something?
No?
Anyways, she's busy enough. We don't got all day either.
He starts jogging ahead, leaving me in the dust as I trudge behind. On a better day, I'd humor him and try to catch up, but my leg still feels pretty sore, and I'd rather not prolong that feeling. The gap between us closes as we tread down the last 2 corridors in silence and come to an unassuming door. It actually looks surprisingly vandalized. This is the first time I've seen something like that on the station. A crude version of the logo on Marruk's jacket is painted on the wall, along with some illegible stickers and scratches. I'm starting to think they did more than just co-op this place. Marruk swipes his card and a breeze of warm air blows over me as I step inside. Well, it's certainly a gym, all right. Not that I'm super well versed, but everything here seems pretty tame for being alien. They've got weights, benches, and what I assume are treadmills. It seems pretty nice, actually. Marruk walks past me and heads over to a small counter as I wander about. Everything seems pretty worn and used. The scratch marks cover the edges of most of the machines, and there are a few more feral claw marks on the floor mats. I'm realizing I don't know why I decided to come here this morning. Even if I couldn't get back to sleep, am I really about to get in a workout? I guess I can sit and watch Marruk, but that's kinda... at least a little weird. Undeterred, I peek over my shoulder and see that he's still at the counter.
You good over there?
Huh? Oh, reading the logs. Security has a set of mandatory hours of fitness each week. Technically, we don't need it, since the station has gravity, but I still am forced to keep everyone in shape. They're supposed to send me their hours on a spreadsheet. But if they can't do that, most of them at least have a note here.
Makes sense. Anyone slacking off?
A few people. Like I said, I don't need it. But I prefer if my team was prepared for anything, and this helps. Also, this isn't the only gym on the station, and I ain't tracking down every sheet just to check. Although... there is someone who's slacking off real bad. Might have to speak to them about it.
Oh? Does that happen often?
Not after I address it. It's a new guy, though, so maybe I'll cut them some slack. Maybe.
New guy? When did you hire someone new?
Oh, you've got to be fucking kidding me. This fucking smirk is anything to go by. He's not.
You are technically on my team now, you know.
I'm your administrative assistant. You know, taking notes, running simple errands, etc., etc. It's different.
Yeah? And who decided that?
Me?
Ha! You say that with a lot of confidence, Kit. Have you ever read the station handbook? I have. And, as an assistant to a director, you're still part of my team.
One arm on the desk, he leans over and gets right up in my face. His smirk revealing his perfect listening teeth, barely peeking out from his thin canid lips.
I'm not getting out of this, am I?
Nope. But I'll go easy on you.
Really?
Yeah? Look, as fun as it is to fuck with you, I don't actually want you to hurt yourself. At least, not more than you already have.
Despite looming over me with his crooked smile, I do believe him. I doubt he'd ask anything of me that I couldn't do today. So with much resignation, I sigh and respond.
Okay, well, how do I start?
Good answer. Here, sign in.
Barely managing to reach the pen, I find the first empty row and put my name in.
Good. So, as much as I teased you earlier, do you have experience with any of this stuff? Can you even recognize any of it?
Yeah, some of it looks familiar. I've used things like those weights before.
Oh, good. That's a good place to start. Now, what's a good beginner's weight? Let's try this 30 tier.
30 what?
Ter? Shit, is your translation fucked up now?
No, I heard you. Usually every word translates to English, but for some reason some stay stuck in Korean, and that's one of them, I guess.
Fucking weird. But, yeah. Terror, how we measure weight. What do you use?
Oh boy. Growing up using pounds is the obvious answer for me. But being the first human contact with Karain, I almost feel I have the obligation to explain it in metric instead. But I have no idea how heavy a kilogram is.
I use pounds. That's how I measure weight.
This AI shit is fucking crazy. It's already telling me you use terror for weights.
Ah, well. It seems like it all might have been for naught anyways.
But, here. Just see if these are too heavy. We, don't really keep the smaller sizes down here.
Alright, I get it. Just hand them over.
He laughs and hands me the weights. Much to his amusement, I'm almost pulled over by their initial weight. But I manage to steady myself and lift them up. What were these again? 32? They feel like about 20 pounds. Maybe a little more. It's heavy for me, but manageable.
I think I can deal with these. So, what next?
Alright, here. Come over here.
Stepping onto the mat, Marruk gets behind me and places his arms on mine.
It's all about the technique. You'll never get any better you'll never get any better at it if you keep doing it wrong. So here, just let me lift your arms a few times, okay?
I nod, and he starts lifting my arms up to my chest and then slowly back down.
There's no race. Just take your time with it, alright?
Okay, I think I got it.
Good. Now do 100 of those and then come to me for the next workout.
100?
Yeah?
I don't think I'm gonna be able to do that many.
Well, do your best. I'm gonna do my warm-ups.
Sighing, I nod as I start lifting the weights the way he showed me, being careful to take my time and count every lift. I think he's doing side raises. Maybe.
I had the impression it was bicep curls, honestly.
Yeah, I thought it'd be bicep curls.
Speaking of,
I honestly,
Wow.
20 pounds bicep curls for 100 is insane as well.
I mean, they
Just
don't
for the record.
the smaller sizes ain't down here.
in the meantime, I watch as he heads over to a bar and starts rotating his arms in practice circles. 3. He brings his knee to his chest, holding it there before swapping to the other leg. Maybe it's normal for a crane, but my human eyes still find his flexibility surprising. 7. A quick set of jumping jacks later, and he's on the ground doing push-ups. I guess that's a universal constant in the world of working out. 14. Rolling over, he does some crunches before stretching out his legs and back. 17. Oh man, these are getting heavy already. Lifting himself up, Marruk starts doing some pull-ups. Compared to so many other Karain I've seen, he's still so skinny. He is not skinny. Old Sprite Marruk was skinny.
Now this one is being fed.
True.
And so are we.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
In unison.
Oh my god. I'm screaming. The fitness bros are being so true. So true. So true, Shwoofy. Compared to so many other Karain I've seen, he's still so skinny. I wonder how he manages it all. 21. He's clearly talented and skilled, but after seeing Nocce and the captain, just can't imagine anyone managing to outpace them. 21. I mean, he doesn't have his position or for nothing, but he's clearly very built. Maybe there's more to his technique than I've seen. Once he... Oh shit, I lost count. Putting the weights down. I sit on a nearby bench and watch as he finishes his routine. He seems lost in his own world. You're welcome, Cryptid. The pull-ups are over, and I guess it's time for his own weights. Whew. He starts lifting using the same form he showed me. With machine-like accuracy, he perfectly curls the heavy weights up and down. I don't even think he's flinching at all. It's not long before he notices me slacking off, though.
Hey, you done already?
Yeah, I got like a good amount done.
Alright, come here then. We can run for a bit.
Not doing cardio at the start of a workout, Marruk.
Like he did his warm up. It's the problem is he's doing cardio after the workout. That kills the gains.
Exactly.
You can
No,
do cardio after.
You can do it after, but he's starting. He's like just starting it.
No, I'm actually mistaken. You should be doing cardio after the workout, not before.
Before and after.
You do a warm up before. It should be 5 to 10 minutes after. You can do like a full session.
Yeah, that makes sense. By the way, thank you, Blah, for that amazing entrance.
Oh,
Sure.
can we take Crypto to the gym? That sounds
Sure,
great.
It is time to take it to the
We are
gym. gotta get
forcefully
the
dragging
hands-on
you.
Experience.
It's time to run with the dogs.
Also, I just realized Marruk gave Tucker a little bit of a ghost pottery experience there by lifting his arms up.
Nice.
Oh! Ice Rain, it's like I was talking about. Cryptid actually did the ghost scene at the gym.
Oh my
I think I saw
god.
something about that.
Oh my god. What? What is that? Oh! I am so sorry. I have to like process teeny tiny, Rowan.
I'm like 90% certain I had mentioned that to you offhand. Like, somebody should do a ghost scene at the pottery, except it's somebody helping somebody work out.
Oh, I see what you mean. It's like that trope in like films where like one person's trying to teach the other to do pottery,
Yeah.
so they come from behind and grab their arms. That's what you mean.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
I thought you were referencing a movie.
The movie's called Ghost.
I'm aware.
The movie's called Ghost.
I didn't think it'd be that general though.
Listen. I think there's a missed opportunity to have more of those scenes at the gym. So good job, Cryptid.
Always
Yeah. It's time to take Cryptid to the gym and time to take him to the gym.
time to do the ghost scene with them.
Oh my god.
All right, moving on.
You can run. I'll walk.
What are you? Oh, right.
Heading over, I see him working on a pair of treadmills in the corner of the room. He waits for me to step on before turning them on. He starts jogging beside me as I begin my leisurely stroll.
So, how often do you manage to get to the gym? Have you been here since I arrived?
Nah. Been too busy. Which is a shame. It's a nice place to relax.
His treadmill picks up slightly, and I feel mine do the same. His focus, however, is still on me.
I can't really get away from... I can't really get away when I'm out there. Too much at stake, or whatever. Something's always happening. Someone always needs me. But here, it's different. Maybe I'm just being nostalgic.
What does that?
But it's fine. I don't need to come here all the time. Gotta prioritize with you around now.
Sorry about that.
I don't think it's your fault. Well, not anymore, at least.
But if it's too much, why do it?
Because it's my job. What do you mean, Kit?
Well, sure, but does it have to be?
The treadmills pick up speed again. His head turns away slightly.
You don't really seem to like most of what you do. I mean, that's the impression I've gotten, at least. All the paperwork and meetings and stuff.
Well, yeah. But I've yet to meet a Korean who does. Listen, I like what I do.
Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going.
It's hard, and it's a lot of work. But I'm not doing it for myself, Tucker. Not entirely. It's hard to explain, alright?
His treadmill really starts picking up speed as he turns away.
People rely on me. People I fucking care about. I wouldn't have anything if I wasn't here, doing what I do, and... Nah, maybe that ain't it.
It speeds up again.
I have to do it. I have to wear that jacket to shoulder that burden. Yeah, it sucks sometimes. And yeah, it ain't always glamorous being Sockness's bitch. But I do it anyways. When I got this position, I knew it was what I had to do. Keeping my crew alive is my purpose.
I've since started to stand on the edge of the treadmill, watching him stare ahead as the pace just keeps getting faster and faster.
I know it's shit, alright? This whole place is fucked. But I have my people, okay? I'll protect them to my last breath. Just as they would do for me. So that's why I keep this job. Keep this up. Because everyone knows when I'm here, I'll keep them safe.
His feet thunder on the device, tearing foot after foot.
So... is that why I'm part of your team now, then?
Huh?
To keep me safe?
Huh?
That's the funny thing about treadmills. They keep going even if your brain doesn't. And with one small misstep...
Oh my god! Marruk, are you alright?
Yeah, just give me a second.
He cracks his back and stands up. I really don't give him enough credit. He's built like a fucking tank. A fall like that would have killed me.
Sorry, I got a bit distracted. Been a lot on my mind. I just... I was thinking, like... What's the point of all of this?
Working out?
By the void, you're dumb. I mean you being here. All this shit. Feels like it should mean something, but I don't know. Never mind. But, look, don't worry about my job, okay? I meant when I said I like what I do. Just because some of it sucks doesn't mean it all has to. Anyways, the medical benefits are pretty great.
Medical? Do you not normally have health insurance?
Oh no! Has capitalism truly reached space already?
No.
Tim Curry was wrong!
You've been waiting for that for so long.
I have.
What?
God.
What in the void are you talking about? I mean this.
He replies by tapping his eye. Oh, well, that's unsettling. Ugh. Never thought about being able to do that. Ugh.
But, yeah, sure. I'll do it.
Sorry, do what?
Keep you safe.
Oh, right.
Look, everyone wants you for something, so it's basically my job at this point. Anyways, you're part of the team. So, yeah.
Huh. You want me on your team?
That's what you took away from that? Shut up and help me out over here. I think I pulled something.
Helping Marruk, he heads over to one of the benches and I take a seat beside him. He keeps putting weights on until he thinks it's enough and gets under the bar.
Hey, if anyone asks, I can lift more than this. But I don't think you are exactly the best spotter for me. So I'm taking it easy, alright?
If it comes up, I'll say it was at least 50 ter or more.
Good.
He responds with a smile as he grabs the bar and begins lifting. Much as I could probably use the exercise, I'm glad he's just letting me relax for now. Watching him has been nice. It's kind of amazing seeing him go. I understand now why he didn't bring his uniform. It really would have just been in the way. I haven't gotten to see him this much like this. He looks good. Although maybe there's something about the sweat dripping over. I forgot about this line. Although maybe there's something about the sweat dripping down over his thin fur that.
Hmm?
What? What am I even?
Hey, Tucker, we gotta head out soon. Help me clean up, yeah?
Oh, what? Oh, sure. You got it. God, why am I gay?
The less than convincing salute. I scuttle off looking for anything I could put away. They've really made the place their spot, I can tell. From the surprising amount of vandalism to the water bottles left strewn about. They surely feel at home here. I can almost imagine Tia coming in and repeating some of the same routines Marruk did just now. As Marruk is still preoccupied, I go to sign us out. Doing the best I can with such a language barrier. I copy what I think is the date and check out some of the other names on the list. I see that Marruk's name certainly comes up the most, as he almost makes up a third of the slots on the sheet. But there are some other names. Flipping back in the pages, I see the same consistency. Maybe one or two new names, but overall I see fewer and fewer different people. There's maybe an average of 6 different names per chart. Going further back, however, the number goes down. Marruk still being one of the only consistent names. 4 similar names 5 sheets back, then 3, and then 2. This page just has Maruk's name written in every slot. How long ago was this? Maybe this was before he issued mandatory gym time for his team. It would make sense. He did say he just comes here to unwind. I mean, it's pretty annoying to come this far and... There's another name on the chart. Rook slapped the desk, causing me to jump. Damn it! I should have hit my desk, not my hands. I heard whap, and I was like, oh, it's like a whap. Ah! The one time I don't hit my fucking desk.
You ready to go?
Huh? Yeah, I was just signing out.
Yeah, thanks. I'll be sure to record your hours. Private.
Alright, none of that.
You got it, Tiny.
I roll my eyes, but can't help crack a thin smile.
Well, let's hop to...
I'm pushing off the counter, and he groans and rolls his neck.
Are you okay?
Yeah. That damn fall I took. I think I pulled something. Gonna have to take it easy for a day or two.
Are you sure? We could ask Marrow to take a look at it for you.
Doc? Nah, this ain't worth bothering him about.
Are you sure?
I mean, yeah? What, are you worried?
We get a choice.
There's only one acceptable answer if you don't
There's
pick it.
only one acceptable answer.
Yeah.
There's only one acceptable
But
answer.
I'll give everybody the illusion of choice here.
The
You know,
illusion of
this might be
choice.
this might be a dictatorship, but I hold elections every now and then. Don't question why I'm the only one on the ballot, though.
I mean,
That's okay.
Marruk says that we're part of the team now, and so might as well show some pack respect there.
Mm-hmm.
He scratches our back,
uh,
we scratch his, or
Also,
massage
we'd
it if he
also
wants us
made
to,
a choice of who to text.
and who to go with.
Well, yeah, and who to go with too.
Okay, to be fair though, given the options, worried about you is the sweet one, but not worried about you is the respectful one.
You know
Be
what?
like,
True.
You say you're okay. You're okay.
He does, and he is a prideful bastard. So I mean,
Uncommitted delegates. There is no uncommitted delegates. You get nothing.
I'd still say worried about you because I usually self-insert as the MC,
Hmm.
but
and besides, like TU asked us to look out for him.
oh, true. Maybe this is technically the TU route, saying
I'm
worried
not-
about you.
Not worried.
It ends-
today.
The TU route at the end. There's a choice, and if you get the bad ending, she breaks your legs.
The ASCII art was more than just art.
Yeah, no, it was foreshadowing.
Mm-hmm. I'm not worried about you, Baka. Alright, we're gonna say worried about you.
Yeah.
Of course I'm worried, Marruk. I'm part of the team, right? So, shouldn't I look out for you too?
He barely manages to catch himself on the desk as his ears go back, and he does his best to look away.
I mean, yeah, you would. But don't. You shouldn't have to. Thanks, Tucker.
He seems a bit nervous all of a sudden. I can't tell why. Is this the kind of thing I was supposed to keep an eye out for? Ugh. It's not like I could contact you right now anyways. Hopefully Tyr will find out what's wrong with it. Or nothing will get fixed. I guess anything is possible. I just hope I don't have to wait too long. Marruk rolls his shoulders, seemingly all better now. And we head back out into the depths of the station. A 14. With a routine established, the morning is a blur as Marruk and I simultaneously get ready and head out for patrol. As we wrap up lunch, paperwork obligations come up again. He assures me it won't take him all day, but I doubt it. Fortunately, he informs me that a certain plucky duo will be stopping by to pick me up. I forgot they show up. So
Oh,
I
no.
shouldn't be alone for. So I shouldn't be alone for long. We say our goodbyes, and he heads out for the day, leaving me in an abandoned hallway. I mean, he could have at least told me how long they'd be. It's fine. He chose a pretty good pickup spot. I'm sitting up against the window. I feel its cold touch. My breath leaving residue on its surface. I can hear the hull bend and creak. The support structure's mechanical bones yielding to the pressure. Yes, I said you can voice the refrigerator.
Oh, he's a refrigerator? Makes sense why I'm magnetized to him. Ah.
Oh my god. Unhinged. Literally.
Thank you, Ice. Exactly.
It's surprisingly calming for something that should be terrifying. Fortunately, it's not too long until I hear two sets of footsteps coming down the hall. I can barely turn before one of them shouts out to me. Ryzen, I'm gonna just say you did to you. Unless
If you
somebody else
wanna.
wanted to try. Alright, go Ryzen. You said please.
Good morning, Tiny. Hey, it's us, remember?
Hopping up, I dust myself off and walk over to them. Nocce pretends not to notice as Tio is practically beaming.
I cannot believe that Grumpy would leave you in a place like this. I didn't even know these tunnels were open. You know, it would make a great place to go for runs, though. Don't you think, big guy?
Wait, is it Blah or is it Ice Fang?
Oh, okay, yeah, I think. Yeah, okay. Oh, wait, yeah, Ice Cream was doing fridge. I thought you guys talking about literal fridge. That makes sense. No, yeah. Hey, look, look, I can explain.
Oh, that was the line.
Oh.
Redo!
Ah!
Mm-hmm.
Right? Oh, well, maybe some other time. Well, are you ready?
Giving her the most enthusiastic thumbs up I can, she smiles and we head off on our route. I'd say it's a route yet traveled.
Oh.
Oh.
Not that I can tell the difference. But apparently Tio has taken us on a new route today.
So, Tiny, how's work been treating ya? We missed you yesterday. You didn't trip over any more boxes, did ya?
Giving her a thumbs down, she smiles and slaps me back.
Huh? That's good. Was hoping you wouldn't make a habit of it. You know, when I first got here, all I could do was get lost. Even with all the signs, I would just wander and wander, looking at all the pretty sights.
She gestures to the walls, and I'm not really sure what she means.
And what about you, big guy? Huh? I can still remember when you were so timid about being here. Whew, it was the sweetest thing.
Nocce groans and rolls his eyes. Can't really imagine that mountain standing next to me being timid. But I also don't think Tio is one to lie.
Well, don't worry about it, Tiny. You'll figure something out eventually. We all come into ourselves one way or another. Maybe you'll finally introduce yourself. Ha!
She slaps my back again, almost flooring me this time. I think even Nocce looked worried for a second. Rubbing my shoulder, and Tia walks ahead, leaving us in silence for the first time since we've met up. Looking up at Nocce, he simply shrugs and follows behind her, leaving me confused and sore. Again, marks pass, and Tia goes on talking about whatever seems to come to her mind. It's preferable to silence, sure, but it's very distracting. We've taken a few wrong turns and almost even knocked over some transport carts. I don't know if she's just distracted, but seeing as Nocce hasn't said anything, I assume that this is how things are run around here. I'm starting to think I should report about her to Marruk, not the other way around. But everywhere we go, she does seem like she genuinely wants to help if she can, almost to a fault. It's great when she holds a door for someone, less so when she tries to move too many boxes at once. But I don't think being overeager is a crime. If anything, having Nocce around to cover for her really seems to help.
All right, Tiny. Just a few more laps for the day. After that, we'll make our way back around and drop you off early. Marruk said he'd pick you up.
I nod and we finish up our route, not noticing anything out of place. Most Koreans still avoid coming close, but a few at least make eye contact without flinching. Towards the end of the shift, Tia walks ahead of us, still narrating her thoughts for all to hear. Even Nocce seems to be in his own head.
Then there was this other time that Well, maybe I'll tell you that story some other time. Yeah, I think we gotta get you back to Grumpy. But, I hope you didn't mind working with us today. You're always welcome.
She doesn't turn to look, but I respond with a thumbs up nonetheless. Surprisingly, though, Nocce decides to act as an interpreter. Not how I would have wanted him to.
He hated it.
What?
Huh? Tiny? Did I do something? Oh, quit messing with me, big guy.
She bumps into him, almost knocking him off balance.
Look at you! Telling jokes in front of other people. Someone's getting brave. You better stop.
There was even the slightest fledgling of a smile on his muzzle. It's wiped away as he scoffs and rolls his eyes. I do not understand these two. And heading back to the executive floor, we arrive back at the drop-off. Nocce only walks us halfway as Tia takes me aside.
Well, thanks for coming with us today. I know it ain't easy and all. But, be sure to tell Marruk you had a good day today. If you did, that is. I'm sure he'd appreciate it.
I smile and nod as she waves and jogs back down to the corridor to meet up with her partner. It's not long before I'm alone again. It's fine, though. It's got a great view. I don't bother turning as I hear his footsteps coming down the hall. I know they're his. His practice march is hard to miss, even when he's being lazy about it.
Hey,
Hey.
He leans over to check on me before staring out the window himself.
How was the paperwork?
pretty bad. But I'm done now.
How long until you get more?
Soon, probably. I told you that Sockness crew is arriving in a bit. Don't know when, but soon enough. It's fine, though. I'm done for now, and that's what matters.
I'm glad.
Thanks. Come on, let's get back. I want to get some rest before going out tomorrow.
Hopping off the windowsill, we head past Doc's lab towards a room. I hadn't even realized the lights had gone out while I was waiting.
How was the crew today? Not too much, I hope.
They're good. If I ignore Nocce staring at me and I zone out to you, it's a pretty normal shift.
Sorry about them. They can be a bit much.
It's fine. They seem nice enough. Tio is, at least. It's fine. I'm kinda used to it. I mean, he's less actively aggressive than you are.
Hey, what's that supposed to mean?
Oh, like you're not a little rough around the edges sometimes.
I'm gonna give you a pass on that, even if I couldn't understand half of it. I'm watching you.
Oh, you're fine, Marruk.
Pat him on the back as we reach our stop. Turning the corner to the executive suites, I see a small parcel in front of Marruk's door. It's similar to the uniform box, but way smaller.
Is that for you?
Huh? I don't think so. Oh shit, that was fast.
Huh?
I think it's for you. I bet Tyr had it sent up, yeah?
From Tyr? My heart drops. Did he fix it? Or is he simply returning an empty husk? I don't even want to open it anymore. No, I have to find out. Maybe after I get cleaned up, though. Surely I can wait another few minutes, right?
You good, Tucker?
Oh, shit, right. I hadn't realized I was just standing in the doorway.
Yeah, totally. Why was this here, though? Do people just leave mail for you on the floor?
I mean, sure, I guess.
Isn't there a better way to do it? Like a mailbox or something?
Yeah, but I don't check that all the time. It's kind of a pain to get there anyways. It's always crowded.
What about theft?
Tucker, who would be dumb enough to steal from the head of security? Anyways, we're behind that security gate. Only executives can come back there. Or those with clearance, like you.
I guess he's right. Still, it seems weird to me.
So, you gonna open that, or didn't you need to check something on it? Pictures?
I do. I really do.
So...
I'm scared. I don't know why, but I'm afraid. I feel like I should tell him, but I don't know how. I can't even form the thoughts in my own head, let alone speak them.
This, I think I'm gonna get undressed first. Yeah. Patrolling with those two really wore me out.
Huh. Okay.
Stripping off my heavy jacket and pants, I change into a clean shirt and hide away in the bathroom. Turning on the shower, I just wait. It's just a distraction, a waste of time. It's just static. The current monitors don't even have static. Ugh, this fucking sucks. Damn it! I've had enough. I'll just open the fucking damn box. Throwing open the bathroom door, I quickly stomp past an undressing Marruk and reach out, only to find my hand an inch away. All my bravado gone. A plain white box with nothing but a cell phone inside. Can't even bring myself to check. Maybe I should just... Marruk sits a foot away from me on the bed. I hadn't noticed him walking over. He seems uncertain himself as he messes with his paw. His words, however, hold no such trepidation.
Come on. It'll be easier once it's over.
Time ticks away as I feel my head ache and my vision blur. But he's right. Centering myself, I shakily nod to him and grab the box. My hand slowly closes. Cardboard. Of course it's cardboard. I've got it now. It's in my hands. I can do this. Taking a deep breath, I sit down on the bed, preparing myself. Mirror creeps closer, sitting beside me now. Opening it feels like I'm setting a bear trap. Just 1 second to claim my fingers, another my sanity. Inside the box, of course, is my phone. A black screen stares back at me. A note has been included. It looks illegible, and I have to wonder if that's my own ignorance or Tier's handwriting. Either way, I hand the note to Marruk and carefully pick up my cracked phone. I see the monitor is still attached. At least I know that will work.
Dear Tucker, I hope that you can get someone to read this letter for you, as I could not bring myself to try and write it in English. I took a secondary look at your monitor and made an attempt at fixing the proprietary software within. I believe some strides were made, as the device does now turn on how you described. However, perhaps due to my own misunderstanding of the technology, or prior tribulations, I was unable to find a way to restore most of its functionality, and I am unsure of how stable it is. Thank you for the opportunity to once again research human technology, and I hope that you can find what you're looking for. Sincerely, Tia and Noe.
This is the last thing I own. And the best you can give me is, it might work.
Should I try and turn it on?
Go for it.
Okay. Okay.
It's familiar, the clicking of the power button. My heart drops as I hold it down. It's still a blank screen. And then, light. My lock screen. It's just the default colors, but it works.
Oh my god. It's working!
Damn, guess the professor wasn't kidding. Is there more, or...?
Yeah, hold on, let me,
Opening the lock screen takes a while. It freezes for a moment, and just when it looks like it won't load, it does. I'm greeted by my house at the end of the road. Our old house, I guess. Oh, I dropped something. It's still there, I think, just without us. Yet, I still tear up looking at it. Shut up, Boost. I might not be there. My family might not even be there. But it was my home. My hotbars jumped to life. Searching for a signal of some kind. Some way to contact home. Good luck with that. No new messages either, but I guess that makes sense.
What in the void is that?
my house? Do Crane houses not look like this?
I hold the phone up to his muzzle, letting him get a closer look. He seems genuinely interested.
Not where I'm from, at least. It's nice.
Well, not enough, I guess. We moved away. My family doesn't live there anymore.
Right. Do you want some time to go through this? I could go over there and get out of your way.
I'm not sure. It feels fragile. I don't even know what to do. Here. Do you want to see more photos?
He takes a moment to think before leaning in closer to get a better look. He's almost on top of me. I can feel his breath on the side of my face. Oh, I really should have organized these better. Meme, bad selfie, unfunny meme. Do I have anything worthwhile here?
Hold on. What was that?
Marruk makes me go back as I scroll past photos of my old town.
Huh. So that's what human cities look like? Similar enough.
Well, I don't think these are the best examples. But yeah, I can't imagine it'd be too different.
Scroll on, trying to find something worthwhile. Anything of note. I think you can tell I'm getting annoyed as well.
Hey, speaking of, do you have any photos from that college you were at before coming here? Maybe there's something you missed about how you got here.
Oh, maybe he's right. I'm not sure how showing him the exterior of my community college will help me get home, but it couldn't hurt.
Oh, yeah, sure. I think I sent some photos out when I was touring. Let me check.
Swiping away at the Photos app, I dodge over a dozen trash apps and tap on my messages. They don't load at first, but slowly they roll in. Oh, I got a text.
What?
My phone continues to buzz as a deluge of text comes in too fast to read. Different names and applications all flooding in at once.
That's supposed to happen?
No, not at all! I don't think I've gotten this many texts in my life.
Still no service. Where the hell are they all coming from? Can't tell whether my hand is shaking or if it's the phone, but just watch as they keep coming in. Finally, when the last one dings, there's silence. 99 plus text, calls, and emails. How is this possible? What do I even do? Marruk leans in ever closer, almost pinning me in place.
How am I getting messages all the way out here?
You're asking me? I barely know how my own monitor works. I could try and call the professor, though. Maybe he did something.
He's smart, but I don't think he's that smart. He didn't say anything about this in his letter.
Well, maybe it's an error or something like that. I've had that kind of stuff happen to me before.
Maybe.
Opening up the messaging app, I'm bombarded with numbers and names I haven't seen in years. My grandmother, my neighbor from 2 moves ago, and even my twice removed aunt. Why do I have texts from these people? And then it hits me as soon as I read the first message. We miss you. Please come home. I hope you're safe wherever you are. Oh no. I'm already getting lightheaded. How is this possible? What are these? Please call me. You're always welcome back. Don't be a stranger. We're worried. I think I'm gonna throw up. Scrolling feels sluggish and laggy as if my phone were fighting against me. Right at the top, I see it. A text from Mom. The last message is just an audio file. Scrolling down, however, I'll always love you. I miss you. Please, if you're out there, just come home. Please call back. I'm frantic now. I scroll as far back as I can, panting under my breath. I find it. The last message I sent, and the first I haven't seen. How was your first day at school? I'm supposed to help. I can't contain myself. I'm flopping over. I start violently sobbing.
What? What have to be me?
I hurt myself in the pillow. I try to become nothing. To wipe away this fucking joke of an existence. Screaming and tearing into the pillow does nothing. It never would have. paw presses down on my back, and I glare back at whoever dared to touch me. He looks worried, but more than that, there's something behind his eye. Some strange sense of understanding. His brow furrows as he tries to speak, but the words do not come. Rubbing my eyes, I manage to slow the tears. Marruk fidgets with his paws, still unsure of what to say. I mean, what could he? He's since turned away, doing his best to give me room, perhaps. I can barely see his face. I can, however, hear him taking sharp breaths. Cutting to get irregular. Is he upset? I don't even know what to do. From the day I left, they keep going. Missing for a day, a week, 2 weeks. I think it's been 2.5 weeks since I got here. Counting for the time difference. Wait. They keep going. I sit up and scroll faster now. A month. 2 months. Half a year? How is this possible? None of this is adding up.
Hey, Tucker. Maybe we should just call it for the night. I'm sorry.
I can't. Something is wrong. Very wrong.
He rubs his eyes, sniffling him slightly before turning to me.
These messages, they were sent way after I showed up here. I've only been here for like, what, 2 weeks?
Just about. Why?
Well, then why are there timestamps on the text from the future?
What are you saying?
I'm saying that something is fucked up! How could I have gotten these messages? Was I still on Earth then? Was I somehow in satellite range? How long have I really been gone?
My hands are jittery now, and I can barely stop myself from dropping my phone. It's too much. I need to tell someone about this soon. But who? Tia? The captain?
That makes no sense. Are you sure you're reading it right? Maybe Tia just fucked something up while fixing it.
I know it's right.
I snap back. He recoils his paw, moving back slightly as I lash out. I close my messages and open the mail app instead, only dimly aware of the static building at the edges of the screen. The power bar is red, and the brightness is dimming. It's dying. I quickly check the dates on the first few emails that made it through, uncaring if they're pleased to come home or just ads. 3 months from when school started. I shouldn't have these messages. It's impossible. I check again and again as I scroll down. The screen lags and barely manages to stay together. And the same numbers keep scrolling by, all from days I have yet to live.
Kit, please calm down. I was just trying to help. Are you sure keeping this up is a good idea?
What else can I check? What else can there be? It's the same with my missed calls, my calendar, everything. I don't have internet, but I imagine if I pulled up social media, it'd be the same. In a blink of an eye, one of my apps disappears. What? I see it now. Static. The screen is glitching and barely clinging to life. Another one. Gone. I tap furiously. I don't even care which app at this point, but it doesn't work.
Marruk? Something's happening.
Fucking void, that doesn't look good. Do you know how to fix it?
Me? I've never seen anything like this before.
Fuck, okay. Here, let me try something.
Nervously, he goes to try and open an app, only for it to disappear, the static warping it out of existence.
What are you doing? You're breaking it!
I don't know. I thought maybe it would help.
You're making things worse! You're fucking everything up!
I don't have much time left. I need to find something. Anything. Pictures of home. Maybe gone already. Who knows how far back I'd have to scroll to find a happy one. Phone calls? Voicemail, maybe. So I can hear them for the last time. No. The text. There was an audio file. Quickly opening my messages, I frantically scroll to the top. Static now encompassing most of the screen. I can barely hit the play on the message and... Oh. Of course. Mom used to play this on the piano. I loved when it echoed through the house. I can't contain myself as I hunch over, falling. Holding the phone to my ear. I can hear it getting fainter and fainter. It's getting further away. All over again. A second death.
No. Please. This is all I have.
Short blip. Harsh cut. The static.
Please.
Static. Static! Static! I get up with blurry eyes, phone furiously gripped in hand.
Work, you piece of shit!
Well, what the fuck, kid?
No, no, no!
Tucker, stop that!
Again! 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 Again!
Don't!
Again! Damn it! Again!
You piece of shit! Worthless fucking...
I said fucking cut it out!
With an empty paw, Marruk grabs my wrist, pinning me to the wall.
Let me go, damn it!
You need to calm the fuck down!
Fuck you!
Pathetically, I try to free myself in a series of worthless spasms and shoves. Nothing works. Nothing works. Nothing works. Nothing works. This grip loosens and I fall to the floor. The screen is shattered. I'm not much better. There's no repairing this. My face is on fire. My head and ears were ringing, and everything's blurry. Face red. I stare up at Marruk and he looks devastated. I can't do anything right. Fucking nothing! Getting up, I hobble past him, throw myself back into the bed. I don't deserve his help. I deserve him here. I'm standing there, watching me. He slams the wall behind me, causing the whole room to shake. I can hear him crying. Don't dare look.
Just fucking go to bed. It never ends, just keep going.
The lights go out. So do I. Who cares? I don't get out of bed. And we're pausing there.
Rude.
What the fuck?
Oh my god, that was a
Rude.
great performance, Canine. Good. That was
Canine,
fantastic,
Jesus, what the
everybody.
hell?
Canine. Oh
Yeah.
my god.
Oh my god.
Good job.
I'm probably gonna
Jackson did
listen-
that good justice.
So I want to say there's been a reason why I haven't been going back to the main menu.
Oh, something's different. Oh.
Crimson, I fucking hate you. I hate you
Well-
so much right now, but also I love you. Holy fucking
Well
shit.
done, Cryptid. This is very well done. Extremely well written as well.
What the
Actually
fuck?
in shock at this.
Oh my
Oh, don't
fucking
worry.
god.
It gets worse.
Oh my. Oh.
Not surprised. Not surprised.
Jesus fuck. What am I gonna.
Oh wait, the music change. I forgot to show the music change. Hold on, we gotta listen.
Oh god.
Of course, there's a music change.
Oh, well, let me turn this up real quick. One sec.
Cryptid is determined to make us suffer.
Oh. Oh.
Mm-hmm.
God
We
damn.
Haven't hit rock bottom yet.
Oh,
Listen,
Zev, you
Tuck-
poor innocent soul.
Tucker's
Wait.
playing Minecraft right now, and he's looking for diamonds. He's going. On.
Oh, the void goes deeper. Fun.
We haven't hit bedrock yet.
Oh my god. Oh my god, though. This, weirdly enough, might be one of my favorite recordings now.
Mhm.
You
As
did
it
so
should be.
phenomenally well.
You did fantastic.
You really
Kane.
did.
Thank you.
Canine, my god.
It's like almost 2 in the morning for me. I should not be screaming like this, but I'm committed to the bit, baby.
Live your bliss, Canine.
My
You gotta
family's
go
gonna
for
hate
the vine.
my family's gonna hate me, but I'm doing it for the vine, baby.
Also, I just want to say Tucker has an old ass iPhone. That's like a fucking iPhone 5 or some shit. No, it's still got the 30-pin connector. That's like
Bitch didn't even have a
3 or
fucking
4.
like. He didn't even have a fucking like case on it. No
Yeah.
wonder it broke.
Tucker, you girl failure.
Imagine like.
Maybe he didn't even have he didn't even have Among Us on his phone.
I bet you didn't
Wow.
have Flappy Bird.
No, that was the last phone that had Flappy Bird, and he broke it,
True.
motherfucker. Look what you did now.
Cryptid, you should use a case. I bet you have a crack on your screen too. Oh.
Ooh.
The flex. The
Okay.
flex.
Built different.
That
Built
is
mobile.
where we would have been
Can
caught
we
up
talk-
if public version hadn't dropped, so we do have more to do.
Oh, I would have hated if it just
That's where it
there.
ended. That's
That's
where
where-
it ended.
Oh
my
god. Oh god.
Can I-
Additional.
Great.
I'm so sorry. Additional thought too. Imagine how that scene's gonna play out in the other routes with Rowan and Merowyn.
Oh, it's just as
Mm,
heartbreaking.
Oh sweet
sure.
Jesus. But apologies,
I
Al. You
think-
could go ahead.
I think Marruk
Uh,
gets it the worst, honestly. Yeah, Marruk's is the
Yeah.
roughest.
Mm.
I can see why though, especially shortly coming off of the scene about, I've got to protect everybody, make sure everyone's safe, and then that happens.
You can't do anything. Yeah.
Mhm.
God.
do.
Oh, that is.
Absolutely see why Marruk
Oh,
is
that is.
so hurt by it happening.
Oh, that
Yeah,
is
'cause he can't do
gut
anything.
wrenching. Actually.
Yeah, all
And
of
the
his
fact that he's-
motivation has been revealed, and then you just completely strip him of agency. Very good.
Rowan's is like kicking a puppy. It like legitimately is.
Like I'm gonna make
then
a
when you
small
put that in the-
theory. I'm gonna make a small theory that if like Doc doesn't like pin like Tucker against the wall like Marruk does, Tucker is most definitely gonna punch him in the stomach out of rage.
Oh god.
Probably.
I mean, I think
Tucker sounds
Marruk is sort of
fine.
on Tucker's side in the sense that Tyr needs to answer for all of this.
Mm.
Yeah.
And Tyr is the one at fault.
Mm-hmm.
Because like this also proves then that even if by some miraculous like ability to like all of a sudden Tucker can go home, it's not gonna be the same.
Yeah.
And you know
Way
what?
More time has passed than anticipated. Time dilatation's a bitch.
Or is that actually what happened? Again,
Ew,
it
is
looks-
Well,
it?
I mean, it'd be really
knows
hard to
what's happening.
fabricate all the texts and all the message and like the emails and all the the calendar.
I am not convinced yet how much we are in a real setting yet.
Mm.
Oh.
I
Do you think this is all a simulation?
You think we're in a
I-
coma?
are we in a coma? Are we still
my
having some
God.
kind of we we technically have theories and explanations, but we don't have any evidence one way or the other. And a lot of those texts, specifically the "please come home," being where we started from, and not "where are you," reads very much as a Tucker sent something that said "I'm leaving." There's also
That's
the
a
whole
good point,
house
actually. That was
being
some-
like, "Oh, by
Well,
the way, this is the house we used to live in. I don't understand why we left it." All of that reads to me as some sort of like there is a familial issue going on here that's unresolved.
did
Yeah,
anyone
like
see
something
that?
about the
Did
way
anyone
he
see that message? Oh, there's.
something about the way he said something about the way there was like a "please come home" element. It read like they were almost expecting him to go missing.
Yes.
Like, if that makes sense.
Or
Which
that he
makes
said
it
something that makes it obvious he had planned on leaving.
which probably makes it worse because now it's like, oh, maybe he planned on leaving, but now he's set with the full reality of it, and now he can't take it back.
And keep
It
keep
gives
in
you the
mind
feeling
there
that
is
he's left something unsaid.
well, he definitely said something because he very quickly says when he's reading the first message, "What was it I sent to them?" And we don't know what that was.
I think we do though. He sent
No.
a text in the first up in the.
Oh, in the very first. I'd have to.
Oh.
Oh, in the very
Ah.
first build, he sent that text.
Pretty sure.
What was it?
Let me go back and look.
Check it up. I'm curious because I've forgotten that. Then
You know what? That'd be a fun little like take it all the way around, like bringing that back to this.
Yeah.
But like, I mean, I like this narrative for Tucker. I wonder. I mean, Tucker is like your pretty like your set in stone, like your usual like VN protagonist. So I wonder, like, obviously the creator is here listening to me say this. So I mean, like, take what I'm saying with a pinch of salt. But I mean, I wonder how much development Tucker would actually get, considering he is sort of like the self-insert at the current point in time, and he's very emotionally dynamic as we've portrayed here, which makes him slightly stronger than your usual like protagonist. But he is still like very much a self-insert because we relate to the emotion that he's feeling.
Mm-hmm.
I need to
So,
know
I
what
mean-
this text was. I need the chef to tell me.
Oh no, he forgot to text them.
Ah,
They dropped
That
him
makes-
off, and he just kind of.
Well, then that would mean that that would make sense then. Then why would be like, I
Yeah, I don't
Oh,
think Tucker was planning on leaving or running away or anything.
yeah, I don't think 'cause
It
I
might,
don't-
though. It might be a leap of logic for them with how hard his life had been going. You know, always
Yeah.
shifting schools, always moving around.
Yeah.
Here's something. Here's a haunting little idea for you. If he got all those text messages back, imagine if right before his phone like broke, like his phone like managed to send out what he was about to text to his mom, and that's the
or what he was
last thing.
saying.
And that's the last thing that she ever hears from him before his phone completely dies. And it's
Honestly, you should-
of
you should
it's
try
of a
sending it
previous
text.
conversation. That will be fucking horrific.
Would be.
Hmm.
But wow, fucking
Mystery
Astound-
upon mystery.
astounding, like all the way
Mhm.
through. I fucking love this. Thank you so much for writing the story, Cryptid. You're feeding my hyperfixation very much today.
You really are.
I also genuinely appreciate this, especially on the, again, the unfortunate space comparison to Ad Astra. It is once again very nice to see the consequences of this story being very, very clearly written out,
Mm.
and no detail goes
Agreed.
missed. What
Oh,
would
hard
the
agree.
family do? What would it be like if you got those messages but couldn't respond?
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
It's very much like if you were to one day disappear completely, how would your friends and family react?
And then you get to see how they react. Sorry, and you can't respond. Isn't that fun?
Oh.
Yay.
Yippee!
More
Well-
Something is
double
worse.
drama.
At this point, like,
Oh no.
this is gonna turn into a psychological horror, and Tucker's gonna be the mental punching bag. He's gonna be the fucking Pomni. That's what he's gonna end up being. Y'all don't.
It is worse.
Y'all haven't watched Amazing Digital Circus, and I could tell. But anyway.
I have.
Okay, great.
I got the reference.
But okay. I'm gonna close out this recording now. I'll do my best to get it out on time, like as soon as I can. But thank you so very much, everyone, for attending this. And thank you to those who are listening. So, yeah, we're closing out now. Goodbye.